chose HEC partly because of the classification, which on a world scale is of course very high, but also because I had a personal recommendation from an entrepreneur in the United States who had heard of the program.
I chose HEC because of its reputation at first, because it has very good rankings in the Financial Times, and a lot of my professors at Tilburg knew it. And moreover, I chose it because of its connections with other companies. I was really looking forward to meeting a lot of companies and getting a lot of opportunities for internships.
For several reasons. First of all, during my bachelor studies I did my exchange here in HEC. So based on my very positive impressions from the school and from the courses, I wanted to do my master's here. Secondly is of course the name of HEC's great reputation, both for academic excellence and a reputation as a decent business school in the university community.
I chose HEC because I wanted to study in France, and this is the best school in France for business and economics. And I chose the master in management program because I wanted a generalist education and then to choose specialization. As my specialization, I have chosen marketing because I'm really interested in marketing and I would like to pursue a career in this field.
HEC because basically I wanted to be in Europe. There's so much to learn here. There's so many cultures, different friends from all over the place, and also any management degree I think requires a lot of global exposure. So that was one main reason why I chose Europe. And then in Europe the choice was very simple. HEC is one of the best here, and fortunately I could get through, so yeah.
We have to do a lot of case studies, write essays, do presentations, but I think it prepares me very well for my future career, and it gives you a lot of insight and knowledge to work with professionals from the field.
When I came here, it was very wonderful. Everybody was very warm. They welcomed me. The whole admin here welcomed me, my friends, my professors. Everybody made it very easy for me. And yeah, what I gained the most, maybe all my friends I've made here. I have such good friends here. First year they helped me with my applications, they helped me with my courses because I've come from an engineering background, so finance and accounting and law were a bit difficult for me in the beginning, but they made it very easy.
I think the primary thing I learned was how to work with a different set of people than I was used to.
I have to say that I love the second year courses. All these courses are about marketing, from consumer behavior to brand management, from marketing research to new product management. The professors combined very well the theories and the real case to let us really understand it. As well, there are a lot of group works and presentations for us, for the marketing students. So in this process, we practice our presentation skills as well as teamwork spirits, which are all very important for our career.
So far, I'm in a specialization which is called entrepreneurs. I'm very impressed. It is a very practical program, which means you spend very little time in classrooms, which is great for a guy like me. Instead, you spend it on projects, and you work on actual projects with actual people who are trying to get these projects off the ground. So at the end, it's not just a PowerPoint presentation that you deliver. At the end, you actually deliver, hopefully, something that will make someone somewhere some money.
From my first year, well, I would outline several things. So first of all, great personal experience and also great professional experience. Personal experience in terms of communication and teamwork, especially from with people from different countries, and professionally mastering a number of key subjects and key topics in management and finance.
I've decided that I'll take the finance major because that's what I thought was the most technical and difficult, and I sort of started enjoying finance after my first year and also after the internship. So I took the finance major, and so far it has been very good, very challenging but very good.
My gap year, well, two parts here. So the first part was exchange in China, in Tsinghua University, and the second part was an internship in PwC Corporate Finance. What did I get from it? Well, a great personal and learning experience, of course, during my exchange in China, and then a major. What I see now as a major step in my career is the internship in PwC, which allowed me to get the first work experience, which was quite useful.
I have taken a gap year during which I did an internship in a French telecommunications company called Orange. I worked in marketing of multimedia services. So I worked with mobile internet, mobile TV, music, and games, and etc. And I learned a lot about marketing and also about French company culture, and I really improved my French a lot as well.
The first 6 months I did my gap year in Paris. The next 6 months back home in Amazon, which was wonderful, which was a very good experience. So the first internship taught me about mergers and acquisitions, finance, business development. Second taught me about operations, supply chain. So all in all, it was a very wonderful gap year.
I did the gap year and I worked for 3 companies. The first summer I interned at Bank of America Merrill Lynch. I did in the mergers and acquisition division. There I had the opportunity to learn more about corporate finance. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to work in investment banking, to intern in investment banking, because I had done the strategy and finance courses the first year, but as I have a civil engineering background, I wanted to learn more about these subjects, and the best way to do it, I considered it was to intern in an investment bank. So I worked for Bank of America Merrill Lynch the first summer, 2010, in London. Then I came back to Paris and I worked for 7 months for AXA, also in the global mergers and acquisitions group. And finally I went back to Spain, to my home country, and I worked for the Boston Consulting Group in Madrid and Barcelona, between both cities. I learned much more about corporate finance and strategy, which were the 2 subjects that I liked the most during my first year. And I had the opportunity to find out, and that's I think the most important about the gap year, to find out what I want to do, what I like and what I don't like.
I want to work in consulting. I'm not sure yet whether I want to do strategic consulting or work in mergers and acquisitions, but I hope to find it out by the end of the year.
Doing the finance major, it's a very natural choice to get into an investment bank or do some kind of financial advisory. So initially probably that's what I'll be doing, but then in a couple of years or in 3 years, with all the HEC alumni network I'll be having and the contacts I'll be having, I'm probably planning to start my own company.
After this master's program, I'm intending to work in mergers and acquisitions. I interned in this sector, in this industry, as well as in strategy consulting.
I would like to work in consulting, so this is where I'm applying for right now.
The advice I would give to future students is to not only work very hard, which of course is required, but also to have a lot of fun and to participate in social activities. I think that the great opportunity of being at HEC is that there's so many connections with companies and that you meet people from so many different places, and you should really reap the benefits of that.
HEC gives you a lot of tools to succeed in your career after graduation. So I think it's a great chance to be here. I think that you have to take advantage of HEC to learn, to grow personally and academically, of course.
So first of all, think what you would like to do in your life, and then think how HEC can help you with it, because here the opportunities are numerous, whatever you want to do. So I would say yes, think about how can you use it on maximum to your own benefit.
In my opinion, studying in a foreign country is not only valuable for the career, but also for the personal development and improvement. When you study in a foreign country, you have to manage all the stuff by yourself, take care of yourself, and at the same time manage your study. It is not easy at the beginning. You might feel lonely or helpless, but later on you find that this experience are very valuable, and you become stronger and more independent.
And if you are ready to work with those people and just be ready to change how you think, that is probably the most valuable thing you can get from this program.
Be very aware of what you're planning to do before coming here. Know what you want, know what to expect, and then once you have made your decision, once you're here, you'll not be disappointed. You'll definitely, I mean, HEC will definitely exceed your expectations. So, but make sure that you sort of have a clarity. Or if you still don't have clarity, then make sure you take the gap year. This is one thing which I learned from my experience. So
I would say two things. First of all, our meetings, because this is where the bulk of the work gets done, and this is where you interact with people, and you have a great chance to learn things and a chance to discuss the issues important for a particular task. And secondly, I would like to mention my association. That is also maybe one of the most exciting parts of the experience here at HEC.
I think are the POWs, the party of the weeks, because after having done a lot of work in the classes, it's a nice way to relax and to meet up with your friends and have some fun. Because I think that for your future career, it's not only important that you work very hard, but also that you do networking and participate in social events.
The first 2 weeks I was here at HEC, I had the chance to get to know a colleague from Burundi, and I remember we talked like 2 minutes in my poor Swahili, and well, it was just something very simple, but something very relevant for me, because it was a connection with what I was doing before, and he's someone I've been in touch with during my gap year, and that I talk to very often also here.
the most important of all of them was the methodology more than the actual content in the course. The professors here have instilled in us the belief that we can learn anything which we want in a challenging environment. So it's not more about the actual content of the course, but the way we were taught. That is one thing. And as I said before, the most important thing for me still in my past experience is the friends I've made. I've made such wonderful friends here. They're such good friends now. They're more concerned about my career progression than me, and they keep pushing me hard to cross frontiers, and they're very keen on visiting India with me. I'll be getting married in a couple of months, so they're very keen on coming home and attending my wedding, and yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah,
I think it's the conference, because for the marketing students, a lot of CEOs, marketing directors, and even entrepreneurs will be invited to give us speeches in HEC, and they will share their experience with us. It's very important for us to understand the real sectors in marketing.